Hello and welcome to this Forza Horizon 6 video. Today we're going to be talking about the news and rumours surrounding Forza Horizon 6. Thanks to Drifted.com providing me with the latest and up-to-date news for rumours surrounding Forza Horizon 6. Forza Horizon 5 has been out for about 3 years ago, which released in the end of 2021 November. This means that the developers are likely to be under development for the upcoming Forza Horizon 6 next year. With Forza Horizon 4 releasing at the end of 2018 and Forza Horizon 5 releasing at the end of 2021, it suggests that Forza Horizon 6 is going to release later than expected, as the gap between Forza Horizon 4 and Forza Horizon 5 was 3 years. We should definitely expect to see Forza Horizon 6 sometime during next year. I've done some research online to give you guys my thoughts and others on what we can expect for Forza Horizon 6 when it releases. Despite fans remaining hopeful, Forza Horizon 6 was not mentioned at that 2024 Xbox Games Showcase. Given this disappointing news, it seems unlikely that we'll see a release date before 2025. In terms of locations, rumours suggest that Japan is the most likely location. It's also the most requested location. Forza Horizon 6 is expected to be released on the Xbox Series X, S and PC, potentially leaving behind last-gen consoles like the Xbox One or PlayStation 4. This would make sense, as the developers shouldn't have to develop two different graphically looking games for previous gen and next gen. The difference between the Xbox One version and the Xbox Series X version is massive, and moving just to current gen hardware would allow playground games to push the boundaries of the open world aspect of the game, so that they're not left having to limit the hardware and CPU performance on the last gen consoles like the Xbox One. This could potentially offer more expansive content and improved performance. Rumours have suggested that Forza Horizon 6 for the first time in a Horizon game may be available on the Sony PlayStation 5. However, this is a rumour and I think it will be unlikely, as every Forza game has always been on the Xbox and PC. There are also rumours that Forza Horizon 6 may be the last iteration of the Horizon series, which would be sad for a lot of fans that have loved the Horizon, not just the Horizon, but the Horizon and the Motorsport series that Forza and Microsoft have offered throughout the last few years. In terms of game rumours for the location, what we can expect the game to be set in, rumours suggest that Forza Horizon 6 is most likely, as I mentioned before, to be set in Japan, which could include tons of twisty roads filled with sakura trees and pink petals. We could also see more snow when compared to Mexico. Japan could feature varied terrain from bustling cityscapes to the tight and twisty, tough mountain passes. Other possible locations for Forza Horizon 6 include Germany. Germany offers a diverse European setting with a rich automotive heritage. It also has the Autobahn, which is famous for having a no speed limit, which would be awesome to test the latest hypercars from Bugatti, like the Tourbillon and the Jesko Absolute from Koenigsegg. Other suggested rumours for locations are Egypt, which could feature races around the pyramids, which would be super cool, along the Nile and through Cairo. China, which could include vast and varied landscapes, which would provide an expansive playground for players. Players could also race along the Great Wall through Shanghai. For new features that I would like to see in Forza Horizon 6, check out my previous video on top features I would like to see in Forza Horizon 6, where I talk about the features I would like to see. In terms of the map, Forza Horizon 6 fans hope for a larger, more diverse map offering various environments. The move to just next-gen consoles and no previous-gen support would make it far easier for playground games to improve the map size substantially, using all the power and GPU hardware. In terms of ideas that fans want to see in Forza Horizon 6, not my ideas, fan ideas, includes a game airport allowing players to fly to famous real-world circuits like in Forza Motorsport, offering more diverse racing experiences. Players could travel to the airport and then fly to racetracks like, for example, Silverstone. If the game was set in Japan, they could fly to the Japan GP or other GPs across the world, adding to a sense of realism with the travel. I think this would be an awesome feature if we could travel to GP tracks, which would kind of implement Horizon and Motorsport together, so that when you don't want to play on the racetrack, you can be in the Horizon world, but when you want to kind of connect to the Motorsport world, you can fly via the airport to the Motorsport track, which would be such a cool idea. The Horizon Festival is the heart and soul of the Horizon games, with it being the core centre for upgrading your car, pimping out your wagon, checking out other cars and races, upgrades. It has been an integral part of the series for almost a decade, and it's likely to continue to Forza Horizon 6. In terms of cars, we expect to get the updated 2021 to 2025 cars with a similar or more amount of cars in the game on release, with new cars to be added to the game throughout the game cycle. Forza Horizon 6, if Forza Horizon 6 is to be set in Japan, it raises hopes that the game might feature an even more extensive selection of rare and iconic Japanese vehicles, hinting at a Japan setting. Well, that's been the rumours surrounding Forza Horizon 6. To summarise, we don't expect Forza Horizon 6 to release until 2025, and the most likely location is set to be Japan, but there are other locations that fans and rumours suggest, such as Egypt and China. We expect Forza Horizon 6 to be only available on the Series X, PC and the PS5, leaving behind Xbox One and PlayStation 4, which would make sense so that the developers can only have to develop one game which can take full advantage of the next gen hardware. We expect the map to be bigger than ever, and we expect there to be new features. I hope this video was useful. Like, comment and subscribe for more videos, and definitely check out my other video on Forza Horizon 6 on what features I would like to see. Cheers!